I think there was definitely an issue with how old he was.
Yeah.
And so
I mean,
think,
after the debate, it just seemed like that was going to be a possibility. So I actually wasn't shocked. I thought it was coming. And I just hope the Democratic Party has a plan.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should be having somebody younger running the country. So, yeah, I mean, I think I'm appreciative for what he did as the president, showing up for the people. But yeah, I think it was time for him to move on.
It just seemed like it was going to happen from all the things that have been happening the past week or two, from what everybody's been saying, all the donors and people, the big people in Hollywood talking, even just like word of mouth going to and fro. It seemed like it was inevitable that he was going to pull out, and if he didn't pull out, then it would be a big mistake.
I think he did it because he knows it's about that time. Maybe it's time to focus on his health and take care of him. Being a president, it requires a lot, and maybe he just knows it's time. I'm not very happy about it, but then again, neither one of them, to be honest, are any better than the other. I mean, I wish we had somebody that we really could vote for and really could be about the people.
I was surprised, but I'm glad he did the right thing because he has done a great job for the last 4 years, but we think a better representative would be better to have a better chance against Donald Trump.
Well, I'm not that shocked. I mean, with his dementia, I knew that his Democrats were going to push him out, but I don't think Kamala has a chance to beat Trump.
Well, in a lot of ways, I think it's a good thing because I don't think he's competent, and I think he's shown that. What I don't like about it is who's going to supersede him. Kamala Harris? Not a fan. Not a fan.
I do think that there's bias out there. There's no doubt. There's racism, there's sexism. But right now, we did it before with Barack Obama. No one thought that someone with his name and a black man could get elected president, and look what he did. And we're at a place in our country where people want something new and fresh. They want someone who can do the job. Kamala is both tough, but also she is a woman, and she's been out there on abortion rights, making sure that we can keep our rights as women to be able to make choices with our own body. And we just are going to I think that there's so many young people that are totally great with having a woman president.
I think she reminds me of like an auntie, like at the cookout or something. I don't know, like she's a very likable person, seems like. She does have like a questionable time as the attorney, like putting people in jail for like smoking marijuana and stuff like that. So it's definitely be something that I'm going to think about moving forward.
I'd vote for Kamala. I mean, I really would like to see what she's been doing behind the scenes, but I would vote for her. I mean, she seems like she's for the people.
I don't like where she stands, where she comes from. A couple of things she says is okay, but I think it's more to appease the crowd than anything.
I was saying that they would probably put Gavin in the race, Gavin Newsom. I'm surprised that they're not going to put someone brand new, fresh, with no tainted record or no, I guess, opinion from the people in the race. But it's either going to be Kamala or Gavin. That's what I think.
Of course, I would consider other candidates, but I think she is probably going to be the one. I'm super excited. I've loved her since her time in California. I think she can do it. I think she'll be a great president. I would consider other candidates. I don't know that there are any. My father, who's a Republican, texted me about an hour ago and said, "What about Hillary, Clinton and Harris ticket?" And I said, "I'd do that. I would vote for that." Sure.
But Joe Biden has raised a ton of money. And if he chooses Kamala, and if he chooses to give his fundraising money to Kamala, then anyone else is going to be miles and miles behind in the fundraising effort. And we all know that, unfortunately, money is important in these races. And I bet you that we're going to see today that there's going to be a flood of donations for Kamala for president.